It was a game like no other, one that defied easy explanation. LeBron James, the perennial superstar, could only sum it up with a sigh of relief. And sleep, but just, I can't even explain. It was a different game. Like I said, sometimes I don't know what I was doing. I'm just glad it's over, honestly. The king had spoken, and on SportsCenter, the story of the night unfolded. LeBron James, as he has done countless times before, orchestrated the final moments with the poise and intelligence that have defined his career. Down the stretch, we were just trying to make the right plays at the right time. Over that last 5.5 minutes defensively, we buckled down. We got stops. Then we just wanted to execute. The Lakers, still refining their late-game chemistry, found a way. Obviously, we're still getting familiar with what our late-game package is, where guys need to be, where we need to be to execute and get great shots. And we did that. We did that in that final stretch. The anticipation for this matchup was immense, but the real intrigue centered around Luka Doncic and how he would handle the emotions of the night. LeBron, who has seen it all, understood what was at stake. As well as you can. Obviously, it's a lot of emotion when you give so much to a franchise, when you sacrifice for a franchise, and you have that type of love and respect for it. From making the finals to all the ups and downs, he went from an 18-year-old kid to a 25-year-old man, with a family and responsibilities. When you move on, or they move on from you, it's emotional, it's taxing. There were probably a lot of things going on in his head that had nothing to do with the game itself. But with that said, I thought he handled it tremendously. Early in the game, the Lakers paid tribute to Anthony Davis, airing a video that honored his return. LeBron, always locked in on the game, took a moment to appreciate the gesture. I definitely saw it. I watched it from start to finish. We all know what AD meant to this franchise. From the moment we got him, he elevated us. All-star performances, dominant nights, winning the first in-season tournament. Not just here in this building but on the road as well. And, of course, our friendship goes without saying. One of my best friends. It was great to see him get that recognition, to get that moment. As the game entered its decisive moments, LeBron delivered as he has so often. 16 points in the fourth quarter, a masterclass in execution. But the larger narrative loomed. Luka Doncic and his place in Lakers history. Since arriving in LA, Luka has averaged nearly 27 points per game, and the Lakers, in a wide-open Western Conference, have their sights set on a title. The question remains, how crucial is it for Luka to deliver a championship? It's everything, Stephen Smith declared. Because this is the Los Angeles Lakers. This is what they do. They acquired Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and won 5 titles. They acquired Kobe Bryant via trade. Remember, Charlotte originally drafted him. Jerry West pulled off that draft day magic. Bottom line, Kobe won 5 titles. Shaq gave you 3. Pau Gasol helped give you 2. Anthony Davis got you 1. The Lakers are accustomed to winning championships. Only one franchise has more, the Boston Celtics. That's it. That's the standard. Wearing the purple and gold is different. When you are a superstar in Los Angeles, you don't matter unless you deliver. Could you imagine if LeBron James had never won a title here? After Kobe, after Kareem, after Magic? But he did. And now it's Luka's turn. Shannon Sharpe doubled down. It doesn't matter how you get to the Lakers, history demands greatness. Wilt Chamberlain won a championship here. Kareem won. Shaquille O'Neal won. LeBron and AD won. If you are a great player and you come to the Lakers, it is a requirement to win a title. Luka is in his prime, and a championship isn't just expected, it's necessary for him to be considered one of the all-time Lakers greats. And hopefully it's multiple because that is the standard. The trade that brought Luka to LA will be talked about for decades, but its ultimate judgment hinges on what happens next. When this trade went down, the first thing I said was, this will be talked about 50 years from now. But only if Luka wins in Los Angeles. It doesn't matter what Anthony Davis does in Dallas. It doesn't matter if the Mavericks win a title in the next 2 or 3 years. Because people will say, you could have done it with Luka. This trade is about one thing and one thing only, what Luka does from this point forward. The Mavericks bet that he wouldn't win in LA. That's why they made the trade. But is that a foolish bet? Kendrick Perkins weighed in on what we learned about the Lakers in this statement victory. This was a beautiful, physical, old-school game. And the Lakers have a legitimate shot at going to the NBA Finals. Because they have a big three. LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves. Luka, we know what he can do when he's in shape. LeBron? He's not 40 yet, he's playing like he's 30. But that damn Austin Reeves, look at his numbers. He's playing at an elite level. And let's not forget what Rui Hachimura has been doing for this team. J.J. Redick, now a top 10 coach in the NBA, has galvanized this roster. The Lakers are ascending, and across the league, the message is clear. The championship expectations are back in full force. Meanwhile, across the street from Crypto.com Arena, the Mavericks had to reckon with the reality that Luka and the Lakers had the last laugh. The spotlight is on, the stakes are high, and in Hollywood, there's only one script that matters: winning championships. Luka Doncic has his shot at Lakers immortality. Now it's up to him to seize it.